mashed potato stuffed with ground beef with a touch of saffron flavor. Roll into a bowl, coated with breadcrumbs or matzo meal, and fry till it's golden crispy. Hello everyone, it's Molly from Molly's Home Cooking Channel. Today I'm going to share with you our family recipe for Moroccan style potato pastel. If you like this video, please subscribe, share, and give me thumbs up. And don't forget to leave me a comment below. It's mean a lot to me. Thank you. Let's make this amazing Moroccan potato pastel. Wash and scrub unpeeled red skin potatoes. They absorb less water during cooking and hold their shape. Place them in a deep pot, cover with cold water, and season with salt for even cooking. Cover and bring to a boil. To make the saffron water, we need to infuse it with heat. Take a pinch of saffron threads and put it on a small piece of aluminum foil. Fold the corners and place it on the cover of the boiling potatoes. Steam for 5 minutes to infuse the saffron for better taste and texture. The heat will make it crispy enough to crush it to powder in no time, even with a spoon. Add 1 cup of boiling water, stir and let it rest to develop more flavor. Now you have an amazing saffron water. Use a knife to check if the potatoes are cooked. Drain them and shake to release any excess of water. Cool for just a couple of minutes that you can handle peeling them while they're still warm. Cut the cube to make it easier to mash them. Add 3 tablespoons of saffron water, half a tablespoon of salt, and half a teaspoon of white or black pepper. Mix till all combine. These potatoes did not absorb water during cooking, so they are firm. If the potatoes are too soft, add 1 to 2 tablespoons of flour to absorb any moisture. Chill and cover. For the meat mixture, you will need 1 chopped medium onion and bunch of parsley leaf. Place them in a food processor and dice them fine and add it to the ground beef. Season the meat with half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, quarter of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and 2 tablespoons of olive oil, and mix very well. In a medium pot, add 2½ cups of water, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 1 teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 bay leaf, 1 teaspoon of allspice that call also English pepper, 1 medium onion cut to quarters, and juice from a half a lemon. And of course, the star of the show, half a cup of saffron water. Cover and bring to a boil. Create large meatballs. It doesn't have to be perfect. We just want to cook the meat. Place them in the boiling broth, cover, and cook it till it's tender, about half an hour. A lot of recipes call for browning the meat, and I'm sure it's very delicious, but by cooking the meat with the saffron, you get such a flavorful, tender bite that you feel 5 minutes in heaven, so it's worth the effort. Break the meat by mashing it, or to make it easier, give it few pulls in a food processor, just to break it. You don't want to mince the meat. You want to feel it in every bite you take. Add 1 to 2 tablespoons of mashed potato and mix well. The mashed potato acts like a glue, so it's much easier to bind the meat and create meatballs for stuffing the mashed potatoes. Take a generous amount of meat and create meatballs and set aside. At this point, you can make the meatballs ahead of time and freeze it in a sealed container. Just make sure to add 1 small potato to cook with the meatballs to have some mash to bind the meat. In a shallow dish, add 1½ cups of breadcrumbs or matzo meal. Have another bowl with water to wet the hand to prevent stickiness. Take about 2 tablespoons of mashed potato and spread it all over the palm of your hands in a thin layer. Place the meatball in the center and close your hand over it. Seal from all sides and shape it to a ball or oval, whatever you like, and roll it in the breadcrumbs to coat from all sides. Place it on a dish and repeat to assemble all those potato pastels. All this assembling can be made ahead. Just cover with paper towel to absorb any moisture that creates in the refrigerator. Don't cover with a lid. In a large skillet, heat 1½ cups of canola oil. In a shallow dish, beat 4 eggs and season with ½ teaspoon of salt, ¼ teaspoon of white or black pepper, and ¼ teaspoon of garlic powder, and beat to combine. Dip each potato pastel in the egg batter and coat it with breadcrumbs for extra crispiness. Fry the pastel till it's golden, about 3 minutes each side, and transfer it to a cooling rack. Don't use paper towel because it will lose its crispiness. Now you have this amazing golden crispy potato pastel stuffed with delicious saffron flavored meatballs that will blow your minds away. Serve immediately. I know you will love it. Enjoy.